Streetlights flicker on the broken boulevard. I'm chasing constellations on the hood of your car. You say the night is young, but it feels so old, like every whisper secret starting to unfold. The radio's humming a lonely lullaby, and you're staring through the windshield like you're scared to say goodbye. But the world keeps turning, even when we don't, and love keeps burning, even when it won't. Candlelight freeways glowing under our skin, two restless hearts waiting for the storm to begin. Oh, hold me through the silence where the memories stay. Drive me past the places where we threw our love away. Candlelight freeways, soft and slow. Take me where the broken angels go. Motel signs blinking like they're trying to stay alive. You're tapping on the wheel like you're learning to survive. The air tastes like endings and a little bit of rain. You laugh, but it trembles like the echo of pain. We could turn around or we could disappear, but everything feels louder when you pull me near, and the shadows shimmer every time you breathe, like you're scared of losing what you never planned to leave. Candlelight freeways glowing under our skin, two restless hearts waiting for the storm to begin. Oh, they pull me through the silence where the memories stay. Drive me past the places where we threw our love away. Candlelight freeways, soft and slow. Take me where the broken angels go. Maybe we're a story that the night forgot. Maybe we're a spark in a world that's not. But I don't need forever, I just need tonight. With your hand on the wheel and your lips on the light. If the sun never rises, we'll still be found. Two souls on fire on the edge of this town. Candlelight freeways glowing under our skin. Whatever we lose, let this moment begin. Oh, hold me through the silence where the memories stay. Drive me past the places where we threw our love away. Candlelight freeways, soft and slow. Love me like the world is all we know. You pulled up slow beneath the amber highway lights. Said the night was wide enough to hide our quiet fights. The breeze was warm and sweet like apricot and rain. I climbed inside your car to leave my worried heart again. Your hands were calm and steady like you knew which way to go. And the road ahead was humming like it missed us in the glow. I didn't need a reason, didn't need a sign, just the rhythm of the moment falling into line. Moonlit Honeydriver, carry me through, let the painted sky unravel into shifting blue, passing low never sleeps, and I watch reflections shimmer on the glass beneath my feet. You told a story softly that I'd heard a time before, but something in your whisper made me feel it even more. The night was holding steady like a promise never said, and I leaned a little closer just to hear your breath instead. You laughed at something small, and I followed too, falling into memories we hadn't lived but somehow knew. Moonlit Honeydriver, carry me through, let the painted sky unravel into shifting blue, passing lonely counties where the porch lights never shine. You and I are lanterns drifting down the line. Moonlit Honeydriver, don't drive fast. I want the stolen moment just to last. Maybe this is temporary, maybe it's a spark, but sparks can light a forest when they land inside the dark. If morning breaks the magic, let it take its time. The night is all we need, and the rest can fall in line. Moonlit Honeydriver, stay in this lane, let the world behind us slowly fade again. Even if the dawn says we were never meant to be, I'll remember how the night rewrote our gravity. Moonlit Honeydriver, take it slow. I'm not ready yet to let you go. Palm trees sway like secrets that the summer couldn't hide, and I felt the world unravel when you stood by my side. You said dreams are fragile things, they bend before they break, and paradise is just a place we visit when we ache. Your voice was like the wind brushing freckles on my skin, a promise made of sunlight I wanted to live in. But perfect things get heavy when they try to last too long, and love can sound like thunder in a half-remembered song. Paper wings in paradise, soft enough to fall, flying through the golden haze, fragile through it all. Hold me while I'm trembling for a truth we never knew. Paradise was colder when I'm far away from you. Paper wings in paradise, breaking in the blue. Nothing stays forever, but God, I wanted you. I kept your letters folded like they still knew how to breathe. Every word a quiet fire that clung beneath my sleeve. You said you loved the ocean for its wild, stubborn grace, but I loved you deeper than the tide that kissed this place. We danced between the palm trees till the moon began to fade, and the world grew soft around us like a memory we made. But even paradise gets lonely when the light begins to dim, and the things we thought were certain turn to shadows at the rim. Paper wings in paradise, soft enough to fall, flying through the golden haze, fragile through it all. Hold me while I'm trembling for a truth we never knew. Paradise is colder when I'm far away from you. Paper wings in paradise, breaking in the blue. Nothing stays forever, but God, I wanted you. If I could fold the sky into a shape that wouldn't tear, I'd wrap it around your shoulders just to keep you standing there. But dreams are made of wishes, and wishes fade with time. Still I'll sing this paradise as if it once was mine. Paper wings in paradise, falling like the rain. Beauty in the heartbreak, silver in the pain. If love is just a moment that the universe lets through, then every fragile feather still belongs to you. Paper wings in paradise, flutter, flicker, rise. Even when they break, they still remember how to fly. Room 17 smells like lavender and dust. Faded wallpaper peeling where the memories rust. I hear the highway humming like an old forgotten prayer. And the evening settles quietly like secrets in the air. You left your jacket on the chair, your cologne still in the seams. A little piece of yesterday stuck inside my dreams. Sapphire Motel radio plays our song slow. Blue light filling every place the hurt tried to grow. I'm lying on the bedsheets like a ghost you used to know. Sapphire Motel radio, don't let me go. The neon sign outside the window flickers like a star, trying to remind me you're not coming back from where you are. I pick up the phone just to hear the silent tone, pretending for a moment that I'm not here alone. The rain taps the rooftop like a knock on my regret. A rhythm made of promises we both tried to forget. Sapphire Motel radio plays our song slow. Blue light filling every place the hurt tried to grow. I'm lying on the bedsheets like a ghost you used to know. Sapphire Motel radio, don't let me go. Maybe love is something built on halfway open doors. A suitcase full of almost left lying on the floor. But I'd still trace the outline of the night you said my name. If it meant you linger here inside this glow again. Sapphire Motel radio, one last refrain. Let me drift through all the moments where we lived without the pain. Even if the morning finds me standing here alone, play our song again until it turns to stone. Until it turns to stone. Shoreline holds our footprints like a secret half erased. The tide crawls in to steal them with a bittersweet embrace. Your perfume lingers lightly on the wind that sweeps the bay. A memory dissolving like the foam that fades away. I whisper to the water, hoping it remembers you, but the ocean only answers with a turning shade of blue. Tides of broken perfume wash my memory clean, carrying the echoes of the love we've never been. Saltwater lullaby sink into the moon, leaving me alone with the tides of broken perfume. The boardwalk lights are glowing like a promise in the rain. I walk beneath the halo just to feel something again. Your shadow moved beside me in the corner of my sight, but it fades into the darkness when I reach out for the light. We were fragile as a bottle that I dropped the day you left. Shattered scent and shattered heart all tangled in my chest. Tides of broken perfume wash my memory clean, carrying the echoes of the love we've never been. Saltwater lullaby sink into the moon, leaving me alone with the tides of broken perfume. Maybe someday I'll forget how you held my trembling face, how the world felt soft and endless when you wrapped me in your grace. But tonight the waves are whispering your name into the gloom, and I breathe you in like fragments of a flower in full bloom. Tides of broken perfume wash the shore once more, wiping out the pieces of the girl I was before. If loving you was water, I was drowning far too soon. Still I drift through memories on tides of broken perfume. The desert wind was humming like a half-forgotten song. Your hand was on the gas like you've been waiting far too long. We passed a crooked billboard with a fading neon shine, and you said freedom tastes like midnight on Route 99. Your hair was catching fire in the dusk's electric glow, and I felt my heartbeat racing for a place I didn't know. You told me dreams feel lighter when you chase them in the dark, and I believed every word like it was glowing in a spark. Wildheart on Route 99, running through the shadows on a broken line. We were young enough to gamble with the hands of fate, old enough to know the cost of what we create. Wildheart on Route 99, drive me where the lost stars shine. We stopped beside a service station buried in the sand. Bought a soda, shared a silence only we could understand. You traced a map and dust across the hood of your old car. Said the place is worth discovering, don't need to be too far. I watched the world unravel in the warmth of your gaze, and felt something like forever in the drifting desert haze. If courage had a color, it was glowing in your eyes, a wildfire burning bright. running through the shadows on a broken line. We were young enough to gamble with the hands of fate, old enough to know the cost of what we create. Wildheart on Route 99, drive me where the lost stars shine. Maybe someday we'll remember how the night felt on our skin, how the world stood still the moment we decided to begin. Even if the sunrise steals the magic from our hands, we'll still have the desert and the drifting silver sands. Wild heart on Route 99, trace your name in starlight over mine. Whatever roads we take or leave behind, I'll always hear you calling. Down Route 99, down Route 99. Silver roses bloom inside the quiet of my chest, petals made of promises that never learn to rest. You painted me in colors that I'd never worn before, pastel shades of longing dripping softly to the floor. Your voice was like a memory wrapped gentle in the breeze, a whisper I kept reaching for that always seemed to tease. We lived inside the shadows of a story half fulfilled, where every truth was fragile and every heart beat still. Pastel sins and silver roses fall around my feet, beauty mixed with tragedy in ways that tasted sweet. Oh, lay with me in silence where the broken moments bloom. Oh, pastel sins and silver roses glowing in the gloom. You held me like a secret you were scared the world would steal, and I held you like a miracle too heavy to be real. We danced between the moonlight and the ruins of our doubt, pretending that the fragile places wouldn't spill out. The night was soft around us like a slow unending prayer, and every time you touched me I forgot I wasn't there. But shadows grow relentless when the dawn begins to rise, and every truth you bury comes alive behind your eyes. Pastel sins and silver roses fall around my feet, beauty mixed with tragedy in beside me looked electric in the light. Like a dream you only reach by walking deeper into night. Cars were drifting slowly through the lavender and blue, and every fading echo felt like it belonged to you. Violet Echo Boulevard, where whispers feel like beating hearts. Every step is glowing in the spaces where we are, lost inside the music of a distant star. Violet Echo Boulevard, guide us through the dark. We passed a mural painted of a girl with silver hair. I swore she watched us gently like she used to live right there. You took my hand and said the street was singing soft tonight, a melody that blurred the edges of our quiet fight. We wandered past the alley where the shadows meet the signs, and felt the city breathing through the cracks between the lines. Violet Echo Boulevard, where whispers feel like beating hearts. Every step is glowing in the spaces where we are, lost inside the music of a distant star. Violet Echo Boulevard, guide us through the dark. Maybe this whole city is a memory reborn. Maybe every echo is a place we've both adored. But even if the lights go out and shadows start to fade, we'll still hear the echoes of the promises we made. Violet Echo Boulevard, carry us wherever stars restart. Even when the night forgets the people that we are, we'll be drifting softly down a violet star. I found a faded photograph inside a crooked drawer. Edges curl like secrets we don't talk about no more. Your smile was caught in crimson like a fire behind your eyes. A moment sealed in silence under hazy summer skies. I held it like a heartbeat made of paper and a sigh, a relic of the person I once knew you'd never hide. Crimson Polaroid whisper calling out my name, frozen little fragment of the girl I used to claim, captured in a second that the universe forgot. But I remember everything you were and everything you're not. wishes that we crashed. So I'll keep this fragile moment tucked inside my drawer, a quiet piece of yesterday that doesn't hurt as much anymore. Crimson Polaroid, whisper glow a little more, one last flicker from the ghost I used to adore. Even if the colors fade or time begins to rot, I'll remember what you were and everything you're not. And everything you're not. You stood beneath the doorway with the shadows in your hair, a halo made of heartache glowing faintly in the air. Your hands were shaking softly like they didn't trust the night, and I could see the weight you carried deep inside the light. You whispered that you're tired of pretending to be strong, of holding all the pieces when the world keeps going wrong. Angel in a tarnished crown, falling but you never hit the ground. You're shining through the fractures like a quiet distant sound, an angel with a crown that's wearing down. You walked across the city with your wings tucked out of sight, afraid that anyone who saw them wouldn't treat you right. But even broken feathers still remember how to rise, still carry every sunrise deep behind your eyes. You said you weren't special, but I knew you didn't see the way the room grew softer when you breathed so quietly. Angel in a tarnished crown, falling but you never hit the ground. You're shining through the fractures like a quiet distant sound, an angel with a crown that's wearing down. You don't need a heaven just to feel like you belong. You don't need a miracle to prove you're brave and strong. I'll walk beside you gently through the darkness in your mind. Every flaw you hide is still a treasure I can find. Angel in a tarnished crown, lift your gaze and look around. Even when you stumble, you are safe on solid ground. Angel in a tarnished crown. You're the brightest thing I've found. The neon sign was buzzing like a heartbeat out of tune, flickering against the faded curtains in the room. Your suitcase by the bedside held 1,000 hidden fears. Mine was packed with memories we hadn't touched in years. You lit a cigarette and asked me why I stayed so long. I said the quiet of this place still makes me feel I belong. Two shadows on the bedsheet where our promises were born, falling into silence in a place that felt so warm. Moonlit motel confessions, whispered in the dark, secrets slipping softly like a match without a spark. We loved inside the wreckage of a world that fell apart. Moonlit motel confessions, breaking in my heart. We traced our names in dust upon the mirror by the door, as if we could rewrite the things we couldn't hide before. You laughed a little nervously, as if the night could hear. I touched your hand and felt the weight of every distant year. The ice machine was humming like a broken lullaby, and every quiet moment felt like learning how to lie. Moonlit motel confessions, whispered in the dark, secrets slipping softly like a match without a spark. We loved inside the wreckage of a world that fell apart. Moonlit motel confessions, breaking in my heart. Maybe we were better in the echo of the past, two lovers made of tenderness that wasn't meant to last. But here beneath the moonlight in this worn out little room, our truth still glows like embers in the corner of the gloom. Moonlit motel confessions, fading with the night, two silhouettes surrendering a love we couldn't fight. If memories are ghosts, then yours still holds me tight. Moonlit motel confessions, slipping out of sight. You tasted like a sunrise dipped in honey and regret. Sweet enough to keep me close, sharp enough I can't forget. Your shadow stretched for miles through the desert of my mind, leaving trails of little heartbreaks I kept stumbling to find. You said love was complicated, made of storms and quiet rain, but yours was always thunder echoing inside my veins. Honeyblood Horizons, stretching into gold, a story made of sweetness turning slowly into cold. I followed you for miles through the warmth and through the scars. Honeyblood Horizons, fading with the stars. We walked along the coastline where the wind could taste our fears. Salt upon our tangled thoughts and laughter soaked in tears. You whispered every promise like a prayer you couldn't keep, a lullaby that soothed me even when place I shouldn't hide. But even now I taste your name, like sugar turning black, a sweetness that reminds me there's no going back. Honeyblood horizons glowing in the dusk, everything we held dissolved to memory and dust. Still I chase the shimmer where our broken moments are. Honeyblood horizons fading like a scar. Was falling softly on the rooftop of our fears, dripping down the window like the stories of our years. You stood in quiet shadows with your arms around your pain, and I could see your fragile heart was trembling in the rain. Your voice was barely breathing when you cracking moment, I felt everything you know. Glass wings in the rain, trying not to break again. Every fragile heartbeat beats a little more in vain. Glass wings in the rain, fighting through the pain. You wore your sorrow gently, like a dress that didn't fit, trying to be stronger than the storms you lived within. I touched your cheek and felt the weight you never meant to show, the tears that hid behind your eyes like secrets you outgrew. I told you you were stronger rain. velvet sky I saw your silhouette, standing like a vision in a world I can't forget. The stars were softly humming like a choir out of time, and every note was glowing like a secret holy sign. You reached for me with trembling hands that shimmered in the night, a fragile little prayer wrapped in quiet silver light. Velvet Sky Cathedral, where we lay our hearts to rest. Whispers shaped like miracles are beating in our chests. We're lost in sacred starlight, where the universe can heal. Inside the velvet sky cathedral, everything is real. Everything is real. You told me you'd been wandering through shadows far too long, searching for a place where broken souls could still belong. I held your hand and felt the stars pulse gently in the air, a cosmic hymn of tenderness that washed away despair. We carved our names in moonlight like a vow that wouldn't fade, a promise that the heavens softly made. Velvet Sky Cathedral, where we lay our hearts to rest. Whispers shaped like miracles are beating in our chests. We're lost in sacred starlight, where the universe can heal. Inside the velvet sky cathedral, everything is real. If ever you feel hollow in the quiet of the dawn, remember how the sky held you before the night was gone. The stars recall your heartbeat, every breath and every plea in this cathedral of the cosmos. You are always free. Velvet Sky Cathedral, shining through the night. Hold on to the beauty in the soft celestial light, where dreams become eternal and the broken learn to heal. Inside the velvet sky cathedral, everything is real. Streetlights flicker softly like they're whispering your name, casting little halos on the corners where we came. You were leaning on the lamppost with a cigarette in hand, looking like a secret no one else could understand. I walked up slow and watched your smile curve beneath the glow. A promise wrapped in moonlight that you weren't supposed to show. Shadowdancer Avenue, where every step reminds me of you. We move like ghosts inside the night, two silhouettes in borrowed light. Shadowdancer Avenue, I still wander through. We passed the rusted storefronts where we used to steal our time, trading dreams and warnings in a rhythm out of rhyme. You told me you were leaving, but your eyes stay soft and bright, caught between the obvious and everything we'd fight. I touched your hand and felt the truth you never spoke aloud. A tremble in your fingers like a storm beneath a cloud. Shadowdancer Avenue, where every step reminds me of you. We move like ghosts inside the night, two silhouettes in borrowed light. Shadowdancer Avenue, I still wander through. If ever you return to where our quiet nights began, I'll be by the streetlight with my heart inside my hand. The shadows still remember every moment that we knew, and every time I whisper they pretend it's really you. Shadowdancer Avenue, where memories feel brand new. I'll walk until the morning hue. Shadowdancer Avenue, I'm still lost in you. Sunlight in your hair made the morning glow like gold. You laughed in tiny circles like a dream you couldn't hold. We walked along the boardwalk where the seagulls kissed the sea, and every drifting heartbeat felt like something wild and free. You handed me a ribbon from the prize you won at noon, tied it around my wrist and said, "Don't lose this too soon." Blue ribbon daydream, floating with the tide, moments made of magic, where our secrets used to hide. Hold me in the shimmer of the warmth we left behind. Blue ribbon daydream, you're still on my mind. We rode the Ferris wheel until the sunset kissed our skin, painting every memory we never wanted to begin. Your voice voice was like a summer breeze, soft, uncertain, sweet, a melody that lingered in the sand beneath our feet. I asked you what tomorrow meant, you smiled and looked away, said some dreams last forever, some just vanish with the day. Blue ribbon daydream, floating with the tide, moments made of magic, where our secrets used to hide. Hold me in the shimmer of the warmth we left behind. Blue ribbon daydream, you're still on my mind. If life could freeze a moment in a snow globe made of light, I'd keep the one where you held me under fading skies at night. Even when the tides return and wash away the scene, I'll feel that ribbon on my wrist and everything between. Blue ribbon daydream, carried by the sea, every gentle memory still drifts back to me. Blue ribbon daydream, forever you will be a summer I can't leave. We lit the paper lanterns by the river's quiet bend. The glow was soft and golden, like a promise we could send. You held yours like a fragile hope you wished to keep alive. I touched your hand and felt a spark I didn't recognize. We watched them float together, tiny stars that learned to fly. And in their trembling light I felt our fears begin to die. Paper lantern lovers drifting through the dark, two fragile wandering souls with a slow and tender spark, guided by the riverside where whispered wishes hover. Paper lantern lovers, finding one another. You said you feared the future, like a door you couldn't knock, a hallway filled with shadows where you might forget to walk. I told you I was trembling too, afraid of being seen, but standing there beside you made me feel a little clean. Our lanterns floated farther than the doubts we used to keep, glowing like a lullaby that rocked the night to sleep. Paper lantern lovers drifting through the dark, two fragile wandering souls with a slow and tender spark, guided by the riverside where whispered wishes hover. Paper lantern lovers, finding one another. If ever you feel lost again beneath the heavy sky, just follow where the lanterns go and I'll be standing by. The river knows our secrets and the night won't let them break. Some lights were made to wander, some hearts were made to wait. Paper lantern lovers floating toward the dawn. Even when the glow fades, our warmth will linger on. Paper lantern lovers, never truly gone. I stepped inside the quiet where the air was turning cold. A sanctuary built from all the stories left untold. Your voice was in the rafters like a song that wouldn't fade. A whisper carved in marble from the promises we made. I reached into the silence for a truth I couldn't see, and every echo answered like it used to be you and me. In the cathedral of echoes, our shadows still remain. Every vow we whispered rings softly through the pain. I walk these hollow hallways where our ghosts still intertwine. Cathedral of echoes, you were once mine. Your footsteps linger gently like a rhythm on the stone. A memory that wanders where I thought I'd be alone. The stained glass windows shimmer with the colors of our past. Fragments of a moment we both wished could always last. But time can be a tyrant with a cold and steady hand, stealing all the things that love can barely understand. In the cathedral of echoes, our shadows still remain. Every vow we whispered rings softly through the pain. I walk these hollow hallways where our ghosts still intertwine. Cathedral of echoes, you were once mine. And though the world outside keeps turning faster every day, I'll linger in the echoes where your memory likes to stay. Some loves don't disappear, they just hide between the sound, resting in the silence where the heart is gently found. Cathedral of echoes, let the shadows fall. I'll carry every memory through every ancient wall. Cathedral of echoes, you were once my I found you on the hillside where the stars begin to bloom. A glimmer in the twilight like a lantern in the gloom. You told me you were leaving when the morning touched the sky. But for a moment longer, you could stay beneath my side. I held your trembling fingers